range development obviously has a lot to do with, people are gonna talk about your mechanics, your base. Um, those are the main things you want to target. It's always funny, like one of my friends, we were just spitting about basketball, and they talked about like, if you're at half court, how do you shoot the ball? And it was like, oh, I'd probably toss it from lower. It's like, so the further you go out, sometimes the mechanics of your shot like lowers. I was like, whoa, that's really interesting that you said that. And he's like, so some of the people who are shooting way above their head don't have as much range. So like, what is the optimal, you know, set point that you need to develop the most amount of range that you can get off with people that are in front of you? Obviously, talking about the variability of length and athleticism that you're dealing with on both the men and women's side games as you continue to go up the ladder. Um, but I think it's very important. Your base isn't very important. Um, and continue to build those things as you go out. And I think range is important, but just so much range, it's still accuracy. Like,
Mhm.
what are you doing to be productive? I think there's an ability question there and a productivity question. And sometimes our ability is not matching our productivity. You do have the ability to shoot from 5 feet behind the line, but your productivity is extremely low. And I think just matching that and finding that sweet spot, being really good. I mastered a level, just like mastering the free throw line or the top of the key, and then the 3 point line. Maybe it's off the dribble, and then now it's 3 feet behind the line. Kind of finding
Mhm.
that sweet spot. Everybody has, a stop, or else everybody at some point will be shooting from half court, and it's not the case. Even with that, there's for me, watching the NBA a lot, you're still only looking at about 5 guys in the league that shoot it from out there, if that,
Right,
with
right.
extreme consistency and ability, right? And it's not always the highest percentage of shots, but if you do have the ability, it's great. It definitely adds to spacing on the court. It helps you as a coach. So it is definitely something to continue working at.